Good morning, crew, and happy Sunday Funday. So today we got 5 blocks for y'all. We don't really need the dumbbells until the 4th block and 5th block, so just have those out and ready. Otherwise, this first block, 45 seconds per exercise, 3 exercises coming up. We start with burpees, so you just want to plant those hands on the ground, separate hop back for that high plank position, separate hop forward, and then again we can go up on those tippy toes or explode up to that jump. We then have that supine toe reach, meaning we're going to be down on all fours. From here we drive those hips up and we want to keep it here. Opposite arm, opposite leg reaches up at about the same time, and then we go back down at about the same rate. That option, if that's a little too much for you, we go down on the ground for a toe crunch, meaning you're lifting up, reaching for those feet. We then have shoulder tap push-ups for that third exercise. Push-up position, knees are toes. We tap one shoulder, get nice and low. Tap the other shoulder, get nice and low. Again, we got 45 seconds per exercise, 3 times through. Let's go ahead and get this started with those burpees in 3, 2, and 1. Again, hit that plank, pop it on up. Again, we got 45 seconds per exercise. So I'm gonna hit that plank, shoulders over wrist, nice tight core. Looking good, team. Let's get ready to take it to the ground with that toe, crab toe reach. In 3, 2, 1, we drive those hips up. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Control coming back down. Again, nice tight core as we go. That goal is to move those hands and feet at the same rate. Meaning they leave the ground at the same time, touch the ground at the same time. Try to keep those hips up. We got 15 seconds here. We'll take it into shoulder tap push-up in 3, 2, 1. Oops. Tap your shoulder, push up, tapping that other shoulder, back to that push up. 45 seconds on that clock. Looking good, team. We got these 3 movements down now. We got 2 more rounds. 15 seconds. Let's get ready. We'll go back to burpees in 3, 2, 1. Back to burpees. 45 seconds here. In that plank. Popping it up. Looking good, team. Last 15 seconds. Keeping that body moving. We got those toe reaches. In 3, 2, 1. Back into it, hips high. Reaching for those toes. Trying to move hands and legs, same rate. Looking solid, team. We got about 15 seconds. Let's get ready for those shoulder tap burpees or shoulder tap push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, shoulder tap push-ups. Again, it can be toes or knees, finding it feels best. We got one more round of these 3 movements, starting here in about 15. Team, let's get ready. Burpees for that 3rd round in 2, 1. So let's hit those burpees, popping it up. Looking good, team. "15 seconds. Let's get ready for those crab reaches in 3, 2, and 1. Crab reach. Hips are high. Reaching for the opposite foot. Less than 30 seconds. Finding that flow, staying with it. Team, let's get ready. Shoulder tap push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Getting low, tapping that shoulder. Last 45 till that break. Looking solid. We're coming up to the last 15. Keeping that core nice and tight as we go. Team, we got 3, 2, 1. Shake out those wrists. Catch that breath. Next round, 30 seconds per exercise, 4 times through. We start with that bear crawl or bear step. So if you have room, we're going to crawl back and forth. If you don't, we're on all 4s. We're going to make sure hips and knees are at 90, shoulders over those wrists. Come up on the toes, opposite hand, opposite foot forward, back to that neutral, switching sides, always squeezing that core, so that option, staying down on all 4s for that baby crawl, forward and back. Again, shoulders down back, working on those shoulders, quads, and core. We pop it up for that lateral shuffle, sitting down back in those hips, shoulders down back for that proud chest. We shuffle right to left. Again, 2 exercises, 30 seconds per movement, 4 times through. Let's shake out those wrists. We get started with that bear crawl in 3, 2, and 1. Bear crawl or bear step. Tap it forward and back, squeezing that core. Again, bringing those shoulder blades down back as we step. Let's get ready, we pop it up. Lateral shuffle in 2, 1. Sit down back in those hips. Shuffle side to side. Keeping shoulder blades down back. Play with how low we can get. Just 15. Team, let's get ready. We got bear steps, round 2 in 3, 2, 1. Bear steps, opposite hand, opposite foot, squeezing that core. Again, hips should be in line with those shoulders, not sky high or below. Small steps. We pop it up in 3, 2, 1. Sit into it, lateral shuffle. You can try to get nice and low in those hips. Just 15. Team, let's get ready to crawl in 3, 2, 1. Third round, here we go. Opposites, squeezing that core. Looking solid, team. Let's hear it. We pop it up in 2, 1. Sit back in those hips. Whew. Wrap it up, round 3, crew. Only one more round to go. Keep low on those lateral shuffles. Team, that final round starts in 3, 2, 1. Back to that bear step. Opposites. Keeping that core engaged. Just 15. Let's pop it up in 3, 2, 1. Sing it low. Side to side. The last 30. Just 15. Get lower if we can. Work those quads. Team, we get that break in 3, 2, 1. Catching that breather. So next block, through movements, 45 seconds pop. We got 3 times through. We start with 180 squat jumps, feet shoulder width apart. Sit that booty down back. When we explode it up, we rotate to face that opposite wall. Same thing, load, explode. If the jump is too much for you, you're gonna be a squat to calf raise, and then manually walk yourself around to face that opposite wall and repeat. And then we got touchdown lunges. So chest is proud, we step forward in that lunge. As we sit down in those hips, we reach forward for those toes. We want to avoid rounding that spine. So as we go low, we're going to keep that chest proud, just working on that depth as we go. We then have skier abs, plank position. We bring both knees out to the right elbow, back to that plank, out to the left, back to that plank. Always nice solid plank hold. And then again, we can always step it up instead. So crew, we got about 10 seconds. Let's shake it on out. 45 seconds per movement, starting with that 180 squat jump. We got this 3 times through in 3, 2, 1. 180 squat jump. Load it, explode it. In that option, give me that calf raise and then manually walk yourself around on that jump. Just about 15 seconds to go. Keeping those jumps up. Poof down. Getting weight in those heels as we sit it down. Team, got just 3, 2, 1. Now we got that lunge toe reach, sitting down in those hips as we reach forward for those toes and keeping those shoulder blades down back. So again, it's going to play with your depth. So if you can't get super low, Stop where you can. Looking good, team. I'm going to kind of shake loose my wrists if they're kind of feeling tight. We got just 15 until that skier abs. Let's get ready. We got skier abs in 3, 2, 1. High plank, both knees to the right. High plank, both knees to the left. Again, notice how my shoulders are over the wrists. I'm not rocking back and forth. That's going to challenge that core. Looking solid, team. We got just 15. We got those 180 squats in 3, 2, 1, 80 squats. Here's round 2 of 3. Still trying to explode up as we go. Looking solid. We got 15. Let's get ready. We got those lunge toe reaches in 3, 2, 1. We're going to lunge it forward, shoulder blades back, reach it, and then swap sides as we go. Looking good, team. In those quads, should be feeling something about now. Just give me your best effort. We got 15 seconds. And then that skier abs. Let's take it down, skier abs in 3, 2, and 1. Skier abs, hit that plank between each one. Hoofda. Looking good. We got 15 seconds to go to those 180 squat jumps. Let's go ahead, take it up in 3, 2, 1. 180 squat jumps. Last time here. Then shoulders back, sit in those hips, chest proud. Come up to the last 15. Team, we got those toe reach lunges in 3, 2, 1. Lunge it, reach it forward, getting as low in those hips as we can. Whew. Looking good here, team. Looking good, looking good. All we got left is that skier ab. 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Ski your abs, hit that plank, feet in and out from that one elbow. Looking solid, team. Who you got past that halfway mark? Last couple seconds, team. We got just 3, 2, 1. Catching that breather. Whew. We can grab one of those weights to be close by for part of this next block. Again, it's optional if you want to use it or not. We start with alternating V-ups. Arms and legs can extend out. We drive up straight leg. Again, bend that knee. Shoulder blades down back to squeeze that core. Control going back down. And turn it into more of a crunch if we need to. We then have double crunches where that weight is optional. It's overhead. We drive up. Elbows and knees meet. Lifting hips and shoulders off the ground to squeeze that belly button, that spine. Extend back out and repeat. Again, you can always keep the feet on the ground and turn it more into a crunch as well if needed. Right now we got 10 seconds, so we take it up. 30 per movement, 4 times through. Starting with that alternating single leg V-up in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Drive up. Control down, squeezing those shoulder blades at the top. "15 seconds. Again, try to control going down. Work that core as we go. We got double crunches next in 3, 2, 1. Double crunch, elbows and knees. Extending it out. Looking good, team. Squeezing that core as we go. Team, let's get ready. We got those single leg sit-ups in 2, 1. Single leg sit-ups. Drive up. Control down. Looking solid, team. Looking solid. Get ready for that double crunch in 2, 1. Double crunch. Looking solid, team. 15. Then we start round 3. Again, find that belly button and that spine. Single legs in 3, 2, 1. Single legs. Drive up. Control down. Just 15. Half done. We got that double crunch coming in 3, 2, 1. Double crunch. Squeeze and extend. We got one more cycle through this. Again, those core muscles should be feeling good right about now. We got those single legs in 3, 2, 1. Single legs. Looking solid, just 15 seconds. Team, we get to switch it up. We get that double crunch in 3, 2, 1. Double crunch. Drive up, extend out. Remember, this is the last 30, so really focus on using that core. Team, we've got just 3, 2, 1. Catching that breather. Again, this next block is going to be when we need those weights. We got 4 movements, everything on the minute to start off with. Then the second round, it's on 30. Last round on the minute. We start with that grounded press, weights by that side. We sit down in those hips, explode up overhead, control it on that way down. Option, just stop with those weights by those shoulders if overhead is too much. We got lateral lunge curls next, so we step it out for that lateral lunge, sitting down back in those hips, curl it up, switching sides. Again, we can always ditch weights. That takes us to a plank low row. We meet on toes or on knees, drive the weight up by that hip, control it on down, switching sides. Again, squeezing that core so our hips aren't going side to side. We're also not way back here with those hips. Make sure they're locked out. We then have that scorpion bridge, flat on our back, and drive those hips up, reaching over that opposite shoulder all the way back down, then switching sides. Weights are optional there. So crew, let's grab what we got. Last 10 minutes of work. We start with that ground to press here in just a couple seconds on the minute. In 3, 2, 1, sitting it down back, explodey up, control down. Again, we're here for that full minute. Squeezing that core as we throw the weights overhead, as well as that butt to save that low back. $30 down, 30 to go. Looking solid, team. Next up are going to be those lateral lunge curls. We've got just 3, 2, 1. Step it out from that kneecap, drive up and curl, switching sides. Again, that opportunity to sit as low in those hips as we can. Looking good, keeping those shoulder blades down back. We got 30 down, 30 to go. Last 15. Those plank low rows are next. Wow. We'll take it up in 3, 2, 1. Plank position, core is tight, drive the weight up, control it on down. Again, that goal is to not sway those hips best we can, keeping shoulders and hips in alignment. Options always, ditch the weights if we need to. 30 down, 30 to go. Just 15. Let's get ready for that scorpion bridge on the back in 3, 2, 1. We drive up with those hips, reaching over that opposite shoulder, all the way back down, alternating sides. As that reminder, we should feel this in the butt and back of legs. If it's way up front on the tops of the legs, walk those heels away from that body. $30 down, 30 to go. Then we'll go into round 2. We'll do these 4 exercises on 30, so they will be much quicker. Let's get ready to start with that ground to press on the 30. In 3, 2, 1. Sit down, slowly high. In 30 seconds, much quicker this time through. Next up is that lateral lunge curl. In 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge to that curl. 30 seconds. Send those hips back, snagging them forward. We got 15 to that plank low row. In 3, 2, 1, plank low row, drive it up, control it on down. Again, quick round, just on the 30. Trying to control those weights. We got scorpion bridge in 3, 2, 1. Drive up, reach over, all the way down. At the end of this 30 seconds, we go into our final round. Everything back up to the minute. So let's get it ready to go for the last 4 minutes. Starting with that ground to press. In 3, 2, and 1. Ground to press on that minute. Sit down, slowly up. Use that exhale to explode up. Again, squeezing those shoulder blades back down at the top. $30 down, 30 to go. Last 15. Let's get ready. Lateral lunge curl. In 3, 2, 1. Frame the kneecap. Drive up and switch. Again, the whole minute here. Playing with how low we can sit into those hips. Looking good, team. 30 down, 30 to go. Last 15. Then we go on that plank low row for the minute. Less than 2 minutes of work coming up. It's getting exciting up in here. Team, let's get ready for that plank low row in 3, 2, 1. Plank low row, drive up, control down. Looking solid, team. Got about 30 seconds to go. Trying to control that weight to the ground. Let's get ready for that scorpion bridge. In 3, 2, and 1. Scorpion bridge. Drive up, reach over, all the way down. Final 60 seconds of this block and this workout crew. Give me the best effort we got. Down, 30 to go. Keep that drive. Last 15. Team, we get that break. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's shake it out. Whew, that is all we got for y'all today. So I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. And I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow.